Nation. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and our home team. On the visitor sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His team at 500, 2-2 through the first 4 games of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys come in off home fans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game. And it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays. But at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down. Our run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field, he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Best catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the...
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18.
This looks like a design run. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
79.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Thunderbirds will take a 7-0 lead. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
11 empty.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. 11 empty.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is first and goal.
Plays hot. Hot.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. His fourth TD grab of the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The ThunderBirds offense ready to see the football for the second time. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he aired out and see if they can complete one of those?
Quick throw here is complete. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight. Call there.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So, a good challenge there. The look was conclusive. The feet were in, and this will be ruled a complete pass. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Nike 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
His kick is good. And the ThunderBirds will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Here's second and 2.
Burrow.
The outside, it's hooked in by Chase. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
32-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Third down.
11 MT. 11
Now,
MT.
Burrow. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to be Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Here we go.
From Burrow to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his second touchdown of the year. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. First and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get 19 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
28-yard line.
Second and 7.
Ready? Track him, 6 the Eagle, 6 the Eagle.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Thunderbirds will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180s.
To throw is Burrow. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Awesome. Let's see what this call is. So, halftime, straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Anson as the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the Tampa Bay defense coming up with the big play here. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the Titans quarterback. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Jets. And this is Pat Bryant. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 58 yards for the score. The Jets move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns. But still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
11 MT.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Here we go.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be taking points.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
38-yard line.
Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And the They'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. Turn.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his third touchdown on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will... up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The ThunderBirds offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's hard! A big play and a much-needed one as well. That's a gain of 77 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
19 tight, not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Thunderbirds will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Right, 80. Right, hot.
On first down, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
First down and 10
Stop.
yards.
Hey, can. Stop.
Back to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
11 Thomas.
Second and 7 at the 7-yard line.
11
Second down,
11
Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. York is good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third-quarter lead.
16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now faking the give. That is caught right side, and that's Bengals. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go, baby. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60. Check out.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away in this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again? for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Will line up for a two-point conversion.
He'll drop the throw. That's caught! So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
32-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. A run straight ahead. That's Scatterby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow now. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10.
Hey, can.
40-yard line.
Now, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Down.
It's just set.
To throw is Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 6.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bengals. York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The ThunderBirds offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Back to the air once more on second down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Oklahoma City, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
Need to score. You're going to need to speed up to get to the line here. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go. 60 bison, 60 bison.
Back to the air one more time. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Oklahoma City.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma City.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter.
31.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, and they get set to take over once more. They'll start out, first down and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes, back inside the 20-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
11 MT.
Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Take it in right side by the tight end Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Thunderbirds offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. There's some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through, and the Thunderbirds have taken a 4-point advantage.
34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense are ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
11 empty tank.
Burrow.
11 empty tank.
To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
11.
Final minute. Still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Here's Burrow. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 4
throw, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
On 1, ready?
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
First down.
His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
16 yards.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here to begin the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Play action, he'll set up to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
A loss of 13 yards.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan.
difference, man.
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.